Hey friends out there in YouTube land, Robert Hamm here with Robert Hamm Photography. Today is weekly updates for the week of May 22nd, 2017. So join me, why don't you? This is a big week. This is a big preparatory and planning week, which sometimes can feel a little slower, but it's a really big week in order to make sure that photography goes as planned. Of course, I've got two very large weddings coming up in June. One at the beginning of June, that's in Kerala at the big beach house. That's the one with Mint Camera, the collaboration that I've got going on with them. I'm still waiting on the Mint Camera, by the way. And then I've also got another wedding going on June 25th, and that is at a gigantic golf club, Trade Winds Golf Club, and Virginia Beach, which is really nice. So these are both exciting kinds of things to do, and both of them have purchased boutique type of packages, which means I'm doing more than just photography, whether it's photo booths, videography. I'm pretty much doing all of those things. And so I've got to get my people together that are going to be helping me so that we can get this thing planned out properly so it goes off nice and smooth. So although that's not as much fun as usual, it's the logistical planning that has to take place, and that's what I'm doing this week. Also, portraits from last week got pushed back because this is Virginia. If you guys don't know, those watching from across the ocean, Virginia has every weather season in one day, and that's what has been happening. Specifically in spring. Spring is a tough time to schedule outdoor portraits because it's either perfect or it's horrible, one of the two. And lots of times in spring, you'll go from 90s, like we had all last week, where you saw me out photographing senior portraits at different locations in Hampton Roads, and then 60s, 50s overnight, just like that. So we had a 30 to 40 degree Fahrenheit drop in temperature, which also brought cloudy skies, overcast weather, and rain, which was not any fun. So of course, no portraits take place in the rain, or at least not the ones I'm looking for. So that got pushed to this upcoming week. Another couple things to talk about is I've got some finalization in this right here. You guys might see this little Instax Card right now. This is a prototype, and this is a wrap. I've got my graphic designer working on this wrap right here because what a better way to give a nice gift to someone and become the life of the party than with an Instax photo. You guys know that instant prints draw quite a bit of attention. If you're trying to grow your photography business, this is something that you might want to consider. They're not going to throw this picture away, and you're going to have a nice little wrap placed on it. However you decide to go about that, it's going to have all your details. Now, this isn't exactly a business card like you might expect, so I wouldn't handle it like a business card. This is a boutique gift that you give someone that you meet out and about, like at a park or something. And so it's designed to be relevant in that way. We've got a phone number. It reminds them that you've given them a gift. For here, it says an Instax photo presented to you by Robert Hamm. And then on the back, it's got all my social network. Notice, other than a phone number, it's just got my social networks. It doesn't have my emails or anything like that, because I want them to connect with me socially to learn more about me. And most of the time when I'm giving out a business card, it's to a prospective client, and this is to just a new friend that I've met that I want to follow and maybe do business with later. So those are the kinds of things that are moving on along right now that I'm working on. We've got planning, we've got these wraps. I've also got a couple of videos that are going to drop. I'd like to get the one on the LG G6 out. I'd like to also get the video on the Osmo Mobile out. Plus, I've got at least one more video of senior portraits that I did of the cap and gown that I want to get out for you guys. And I've got one nice little bit of information on the Gorilla Glass that's being used in the LG G6, as well as I want to give another shot at my developing film, like how I scan. I put that at the end of the Pan F50 by Ilford video that I did, and it just didn't work out the way that I wanted to, so we're going to give that another go, and hopefully that'll drop this week. Guys, that's what's going on along. I'm still working on some ground rules for photo contests. I'll be contacting you guys in the comments for suggestions on that, but that should start at the beginning to second week of June, and that could be quite a bit of fun. Guys, I'm Robert Hamm with Robert Hamm Photography. These have been the weekly updates for May 22nd, 2017. Hope you've had fun, and I will catch you on the flip side.